Hello guys, once again welcome back to the channel. So guys, in this video I'm going to explain you how you can handle multiple videos, how you can work on the multiple windows. So guys, you have seen in the website that once you click on any link or any button, so it will get open in a either it will open in a new tab of the browser, or maybe it will get open in a new complete browser window, and you have to do some actions on that particular page, and again then you have to come back on a parent window, and then you have to continue a test case. So how you can perform and how you can handle multiple windows in the Selenium, so we will be discussing one by one. So first of all, for that we will create one class. So with the name we will be creating like multiple windows. Okay guys. So multiple windows. So in that we will be creating one method, that we will create one main method in that public static void main, and we have to pass some string arguments. So give one variable name. And so basic we will be trying to do this in a Chrome browser, so we already have that line of code, and we will be doing just copy and paste here. So guys, this is a code to launch a Chrome browser and to maximize the window, and after that it will open this URL. So guys, this is a dummy website, so where you also can do the Selenium practice. So we will be practicing on this URL. So first of all, let's run this test case and open the website, and after that we will be clicking on different links, so those will get open in different tabs. So how you can handle multiple tabs or windows, and how you can work on any particular window, so that also I will be explaining. So site is getting open and it's completely fully loaded. So guys, in this there are multiple links, like follow us is there, and there are Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Google Plus. So if you will click on like Twitter, it will get open in a new tab. Similar way, if you will click on this Google Plus, it will also get open in a different tab. So guys, one thing I want to explain here, if you are working with a tab, or if you think multiple windows means to say, if you will just make separate window it, so those are basically similar, those are basically not the separate, those are the same one only, right guys? So this is a you call as a multiple window, but if same is getting open in a same browser, that we call as a tabs. So you have to handle it. So to handle it in a Selenium, it's the same way. So you can handle like handling the different tabs or handling the different window, it is the same thing. There is no difference between that. Either you are handling in a tab or either you are handling in a window. Tab is also a window for it, right? Tab is also a new window for it, right guys? So to handle in a tab or to handle in a separate window, it is the same approach you can handle in a Selenium. So there is no difference between that. So either you're opening in a tab or you are opening it and the URL is getting open in a new window. Both are same thing, and every window will have its particular window ID. So you don't have to worry about that. So it is the same approach for both the things. So I will be showing, because in this website it is getting open in a tab. So I will show you how you can handle multiple tabs. And guys, this is the same thing, same code if you want to handle it in a separate window. So there is no difference between that. So we will be trying to open this particular Twitter icon. So first we have to locate this particular web element, right guys? So how you can do, just locate it. So it is having a class name as Twitter. So we will be using a class name. So we have to write it down like driver dot find element by dot class name. Class name is there, right? So class name is Twitter, and we have to do the click on it. Okay guys, and after that we will be giving some static wait, so that it will take some time to load this page. So we will be giving some 7 seconds of wait in that. So as you can see, it is giving some error on the slip. So what exactly it is saying? So it is saying it can throw an exceptions which you have to handle. So you can add it in a method signature. There are some more actions also that you can do. You can surround this action with the try and catch block like this. So error will go. This is a one way that you can handle this error. Or there is another way as well if you want to handle. So right guys, so you can add in a method signature. So it's better now to add in a method signature, so exception has been handled, right? So if there is no error now. Okay guys, so after that, this is a one link that it will open. So once you will click on the Twitter, it will open in a new tab for you, and it's also a new window, right guys? So in the similar way, we will be clicking on one more icon. So we will be taking a Google Plus. So let's do it, have a class name same way. So we can write it. So just do the copy and paste of it. So instead of Twitter, we have to use the class name as a Google Plus, right guys? So here we will be giving some more weights. Suppose 8 second of static weight we are giving here. So it will click on two particular icons and it will get open in a separate window for you like this, right guys? So separate tab and so also a separate window. So now first let's see how you can handle multiple windows and how you can perform some actions on particular window, and then again you can come back on the parent page and you can perform your continue, I mean some different operation, continue with your rest of the test case. So guys, this is a home page and this is the main page. So this main page we call as a parent window, right guys? This is our parent window, and this window and this window we call it as a child window. These are the child windows and this is our parent window, right guys? So in Selenium, every window is having a unique ID. So every window is having a unique ID of it, and it is a type of string. So every time it will generate this unique, it will be a unique value also. Every window will have a unique value. So every window is having unique string value, right guys? So how you can do, how you can find that particular ID? So you have to use driver dot get window. So you can see guys, there are two methods. One is get window handle, one is get window handles. So if you are using get window handle, it will return you the unique window ID for the current page, right? And if you are on the, if you will use get window handles, it will return you all the window handles, all the windows ID, particularly how many browsers or tabs are open, it will return for everyone. So first we will be opening, we will be getting get window handle. So this will be returned to our main page. So main page is our this is our home page, right? This is our parent window. So it will return a parent window to us, parent window ID. So it will be type of string, you have to store in a string, and we will be store it as a parent window. Okay guys, so this is a parent window, and I will be displaying it also so that you can see what it will be type of system.out.println, and we will be using parent window. So you can see what is the type of that. Okay guys, and after that we will be using driver dot get window handles. So window handles will return all the Windows IDs. So it will include, you must be having the doubt, will it include the parent window also? Yes guys, it will include the parent window ID also. So it will give you three Windows ID to you, as three tabs or three windows are there. So it will return you three unique string ID. So it will include the parent window ID as well. So, and you can see it is a return type of a set. So it is having a return type of a set. So you have to store the value in a set. So how you can do? You have to write a set, and set of what? It is a set of string. So it is a set of string, and you have to give one variable name for it. So you can give like Windows, right guys? So this is a string, and after that what you have to do, so set particularly what set will do. You have to import the class. So this class is particularly in util package, so you have to import this package, right? So error is removed. So set is basically, set stores the value based on the unique value, guys. It don't store the value based on the index, right? So if it is not storing value based on the index, so you can't use like get method for that to get the value from a set. So you have to use a iterator here. So you have to use a iterator. So in the iterator, it will automatically fetch a next value for you until all the values will get complete. So you have to use a iterator, and iterator is a type of string, right guys? So you have to give one variable name here that you can give as a iterator, and how you have to convert your set into iterator. So for that, you have to do, just take the variable name of a set dot use a iterator method, right guys? So your set will convert into the iterator. Now after that, what you have to do, so it is having, this iterator is having all the windows id for you. It is including parent as well as the child window id. Now you have to get the value from the iterator, so we will be applying a while loop in that case. So while iterator has next, so we have to use has next. So has next is returning a boolean value. So if it is having the next value, it will give as a true. If it is not having next value, it will give a false. So we will be using iterator dot has next. Okay guys, so we have done it, and now we are having one parent window id with us, and now we have to get some child window id. So first of all, you have to use iterator dot, we want to get the next value. Okay guys, so for that we have to use the next method, and it is a type of a string because it is having the window id of a of type string. So you have to use the value in a string, and we will be taking as a variable name like child window. Okay guys, so we are taking a next value from the iterator and storing in a child window. I will be showing you the first value, I mean the all the values, and I will show that first value in this iterator and this parent window both are same. So it means that get window handles, that we are using get window handles, it is returning all the windows id including the parent. So for that I will be displaying it, system dot out dot println. In the println we will be doing the child window. Okay guys, so first of all let's execute this code and see how many window id we are getting, and are we getting the parent window id in the get window handles or not. Okay guys, so let's execute it. Close this browser and execute it. So this is opening the URL for the new link in a tab, but if it is opening in a new window, guys, so the way is same to handle the both. There is no difference. Tab is also considered as a new window. So it is opening the URL. You can see it has opened this Twitter link in a new tab. In the similar way, it will click on Google Plus and opening it in a new tab. So it has opened 3 windows, and what we are doing. So our code has finished, execution is completed, and in this you can see guys, this one, this is the window, this is the parent window id, right? So first of all, what we are displaying, we are displaying parent window id. So this is a parent window id. You can see guys, this is a type of string, and the string will be like this. It is having some unique value. You can see guys, it's some combination of alphabet as well as of a number. So this is a unique id. in the type of a string. And after that, what we are displaying? We are displaying every child window, or I mean every window unique ID which is getting by the getWindowHandles method. And in that you can see this ID. This ID is same as the parent ID. So it means the first value in the getWindowHandles is our parent window ID. So with the help of getWindowHandles, we get the parent window ID also. So this is the same. And after that, there are two separate different window IDs. You can see number is different, C36, E110, and these are the window ID for our two different child window. That is, one is for Twitter and one is for our sign in page, sign in, sorry, this Google Plus. So this is different. So there are total three window IDs are there. Now the question is come, how you can handle and how you can switch on a particular window, and you can do some operations or some number of steps, and they again then you have to come back on your parent window. So how you can do that? So let's do it, guys. So this is done. So after that, what you have to do, guys? First of all, suppose you want to go on a particular child window. So what you will do? You have to use the operation driver dot switchTo. SwitchTo is the method by which you can switch on any particular window. Okay, so SwitchTo dot window. So we are going to use a window, and in this window we have to pass that particular string on which you want to switch. Okay, just enter the switch. But now the question will come, how do you know which window ID you have to pass? First of all, pass this child window ID here. Okay, guys. So it will switch on the child window for you. Okay, but if you want to switch on any particular child window, suppose there are two windows right now, one is for Twitter, one is for Google Plus, and you want to go on a sign in page first, right? This sign in Google Plus page, and you want to do some operation, you don't want to go in this Twitter page. So how you can particularly switch on that particular window? So how you can achieve it? So you can achieve it with the help of a title as well. Once you will switch and you will verify if the title is matching on which page you want to switch, so in that case you can switch on it, right, guys? So first of all, what we will be doing, we will check this child window dot equal the ignore case and parent window. Okay, right, guys? So if child window is equal to parent window, and we will put a sign of not equal. If it is not equal, so in that case we will be putting a if condition here, if, okay, and we will mark it as like this. So what we are doing exactly, guys, here we are getting the child window, and after that I am comparing. If child window is not equal to parent window, it means it will go to our child window only, it will not go to our parent window, right, guys? So if it is not equal, in that case it has to switch on a child window, right? But which child window, right? But if we want to go on a Google Plus, but it can switch to a Twitter one also, but we want to do some operation on a Google Plus page, don't want to do some on Twitter page. So how you can achieve it? So for that you have to do, switch. First of all, you have to do the switch, and after that, after every switch you will verify the title. So how you can do? Driver dot get title, okay, dot equal, ignore the case. In that, suppose we want to go on a Google in page, sorry, this page, Google Plus page, and we will be verifying the title. So you can get it by that also. So it is having this title, so we will be verifying the title. on the window, on the child window, it is switching and that child window, if it is having the title sign in Google account, in that case, it is fine for me. So you have to put a if condition here. Okay. So you have to put a if condition, right? So it is switching to child window. And now if the title of that particular child window is this, definitely I want to work on this page, and after that I will switch back to my parent page. In the similar way, you can also write it down for the Twitter page. If you want to do some operation on a Twitter page, in the similar way, you can write it here also. Or maybe you can make it as some dynamic or some conditions, other conditions, and just go to this Twitter page, inspect the title, just do the control F and the title. Yeah, so this is the title for it. In the similar way, you can verify here also, and you can switch it on the Twitter page, right? If title is matching to this, do this operation, or if it is matching to this, do this operation, right? Suppose we are on the Google and we have switched on the this sign in page. Now we want to do some operation on this go sign in page. Suppose we want to enter an email ID in this field. So how you can do that? So this is having, we will be using this area label. So we will write some XPath. Okay, we will be writing some XPath, and it is having area label. Right guys, so this is the XPath for this text box, and we want to enter some email ID in that. So driver dot find element by dot XPath, just give that XPath here, right? Dot send keys. In the send keys, we want to pass some random Gmail ID. I mean, you can do any operation. I mean, I'm just showing an example. So if you want to switch on particular this window and you want to do some operations, so how you can achieve it? So in this way, you can achieve it. It will go and it will send this particular email ID on the Google page. In the similar way, you can do this also. If you are on the Twitter page, what you would like to do? So just go on Twitter page. Suppose in the search box, you want to enter some value. So here you can see anything is there. You can find area label also here. Yes, I just try down the XPath for it, guys. Right, so this is the XPath for it. So in the similar way, you can write it down, copy and paste it. XPath is changed, just Control A and C. You can enter here Selenium. Okay, guys, so this is fine. So if there are multiple child windows, so if you want to do some operation on a particular child window, so first of all, you have to compare and you have to switch on a child window. After switch, you can compare the title. If title is matching, on which page you want to switch, just verify it and with the if condition and do some number of steps in it. Okay, guys, in the similar way, I have shown you for the two different child. Okay, once let this test case, and after that I will be show you how you can switch once that number of steps has been done on this particular page, and again you want to switch on your parent page and you want to do some operations like you want to search something and all, so that I will show you how you can switch on particular parent window after that. So let's first execute this. Just close it. Now let's execute this code. So it is first we have clicked on the Twitter link, so it is opening a Twitter. Now the Google Plus. So guys, you can see, first of all, what we have done. So it's all done. Its execution is done. If the child window is sign in page, please enter this email ID in the text box. So in this sign in page, it has entered this email ID. If the child window is ever for the Twitter, enter the Selenium in the search query. So if you can see and come, it has entered the Selenium in the search query for Twitter page. Right guys, so whatever page you want to switch and want to do some operations, so you can do by verifying the title, and then you can switch and you can do some operations in that. So after this, what you will be doing? So in the test case, once you have done whatever you want to do on this page, you have to return on the parent page, and you want to do some operations. So let's suppose I want to enter and I want to search something in this search box on my parent window. Once my all the child windows operations and steps are done. So just locate this element, and it is having the name or a placeholder also. Let's do it with the placeholder. Write the XPath for it, guys. So it is having a placeholder. There are multiple ways that guys you can write XPath, or you can write simple ID or unique. So just copy it. Now this is done. I am removing this line of code as of now. So I will be showing you for the sign in. Suppose you are on sign in page and you have done some operations. After that, what you would like to do? After that, what I will like to do, I have to switch on the parent window. Driver dot switch to dot window. On which window? On the parent window I want to switch now. Once I will switch on the parent window, I would like to do some operations on the parent window now. So just do the copy and what you want to do. So this is the XPath for our search box. Just write down this XPath. And in this time, as this is a cloth website, where we try to search some dress in it, matching the item for the dress. Just pass the dress. Okay, guys. So we want to do it. Okay, guys. So let's try to execute. So we'll see it is working fine or not. We'll be closing this window. Just run this. It is fully loaded, and it will click on different icons, different links. So in this, what I have done, we are doing first of all switching on this sign in and doing email enter address. Then again, we will be switch back to the parent window and we'll do some operations in that. Yeah, you can see guys. So our test case is completed, and you can see in the sign in page, it has entered the email address, and after it went on the parent page and it has entered this address in it. So, and you can also guys close this window. So for closing this window, you have to use a method that is driver.close. So you can do like driver.close. Don't write driver.quit here guys, because if you will write driver.quit, it will close all these three windows for you. Okay, but we have to close, we want to close only one window, that is current one. So you have to use driver.close. If you will write driver.quit, it will quit for all. Let's try to run once again and see if it should not give any error. Let's try to run it once. So you have to use driver.close, not the driver.quit. If you will use driver.quit, definitely it will throw you an error that no window is there, like that. So as it is happening in a tab, so if there are multiple windows in for you, like it is opening in a new window, so guys, you have to write the same and similar code. There is no difference between them to handle the tab or window, right guys? So that's how you have to write down the code to and to work on a different windows. You can see guys, it has entered the email ID. After that, it has closed that particular window and it has entered the address in this particular parent window. So our code is working fine. And I will show you, if you will use driver.quit, what will happen. Okay, driver.quit. Let's try it once. It will throw an error, I know that, but let's try to execute it once. So I want to show you so that you don't make a mistake while writing the test case. And this is and you will understand what is the difference between driver.close and driver.quit. So driver.close is closing that particular active WebDriver instance or active browser window. Driver.quit will close all the windows and all the WebDriver active instances. Now in the sign in page, it is entered the email address. Now we are using driver.quits. You can see guys, it has closed all the windows and now it has thrown an error that no such session ID is there, because session ID is now null and using WebDriver after calling quit. So are you using the WebDriver instance after calling quit? Because quit is already closed all the WebDriver instances, so you can't use it. So you have to use driver.close, not the driver.quit here, to close a particular window. Okay guys, so yeah, so guys, that's how you have to handle the windows, multiple windows, if you want to work on it. Let me know guys, if you have any query, any doubt, please comment on my video. I will try to comment, answer all your queries. So thanks to everyone. Thanks. Bye. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel.